Hey there, you guys. This is going to be your healing guidance message for the week of July the 10th through July 16th, 2017. And I'm using the Angel Goddesses Oracle deck once again. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. It's been like pretty hectic this weekend. You know, I was busy with my daughter. So spending time with her, my family, and the full moon, you know, was also pretty interesting, pretty draining. So I didn't really get a chance. I wanted to do a full moon reading. You guys know I like to do full moon and new moon readings, but I just didn't have the energy to do it. So if I don't feel like I'm in the right space energetically, I won't do a reading. Sorry about that. I get interrupted. So, but yes, I was not able to do my full moon readings like I would have liked to, which I planned on doing. It was very, very hectic. And also, I didn't get to my daily reading. So sometimes that happens, you guys. So I hope you guys understand that things do come up personally, and, you know, even energetically, readers, we do get tired. We do get... you know, sometimes we do have to go and reflect within ourselves sometimes and find balance. So it's not best to do readings when you're not in a good space spiritually, nor energetically, emotionally, mentally, you know, just the whole shebang. It doesn't work. So hope you guys understand that. And anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have a great week. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So the energies that we are being guided to take, okay? So what is our suggested approach? Sorry. So our suggested approach is with White Tara and its sensitivity. The message on the card says, you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals, okay? So I can attest to this. So like this past like new moon or full moon in Capricorn that we just had this weekend, it was like really weird. And my body, I would say I'm clairsentient and clairaudient next to clairvoyant. Like clairaudient, I hear messages, like I get messages like through sound, through voices, through music, the ringing in the ears and stuff like that. And then I have clairsentience. I feel like, you know, vibrations. I feel touch. I feel tingles. I feel like tickles and, you know, stuff like that. And I even also get messages from my body. Like I'm really good at picking up something's wrong with my body. And I had the worst allergies. There is spiritual meanings to our symptoms. They're just not, you know, just symptoms like, yeah, we can say it's our environment. And our environments, you know, at home, yeah, it could be animal fur, it could be plants, it could be, you know, dust in the house. But some of those things, they, you know, they hold energy as well. So it's like if we are allergic to something or someone, there's a meaning for that. There's a purpose. There's something within ourselves that we're not paying attention to. So I feel like this may relate to some of you out there, especially with food. If your body is reacting to certain food that you once liked, that's a sign that maybe it's time to, you know, withdraw from it or leave it alone, because it's starting to, it's almost like a drug. People don't realize that food can be very addictive. It's almost like a drug, because I used to be so addicted to this tea, and I was going on a green tea smoothie diet or whatever. Now, I don't like saying the word diet, but like a cleanse rather. And I had to stop drinking anything with sugar in it. So I wasn't drinking juice. I was just drinking green tea and water. So I had to cut out coffee and everything too. And I started noticing once I got off of, it's like a caffeine high, I guess, that I had with this tea. But once I stopped drinking it, it was like I was getting sick and lightheaded and woozy. That's like withdrawal. So I feel like for some of you that could relate to certain things. It's also pay attention to how your relationships are with other people. Are you picking up and taking on their energies? Are they stressing you out? Are they causing you sadness? especially if you live in a full household. I know how that can be. You can take on a lot of different energies. Um, you can take on a lot of different energies from people, and I feel like that's what this relates to. So it's just telling you anything that's very harsh in nature just makes you a little stressed out, sad, confused. It could be the energy around you, or people could be, doing this to you. Could be taking on some people's stress. So Spirit's telling you to approach the situation. I feel like they want you to ground yourself, meditate, if possible, because it's like you need to find some time for yourself. You need to find that balance within yourself. Water is just like screaming at me. So I feel like water, getting some time out in the sun. I live in Phoenix. It's horrible right now. The heat is ridiculous. But spending at least 5 or 10 minutes, somewhere near the sun just to get that solar energy to help revitalize you, recharge your body, drink water all day if you can. So that's what they're suggesting that we do. As far as the energy that's supportive of us, we have the Lakshmi card with bright future. Card says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And that's just a straightforward message. I also see Ganesh here too, which is my favorite. I love Ganesh and I love elephants. They're my favorite animal. Whenever I see elephants, I think of intelligence, I think of wisdom, I think of telepathic communication, I think of prosperity, financial abundance. Lakshmi, she does represent prosperity as well. I just get these messages that are coming through, they're supporting you in ways that you can't see right now. And I feel like for some of you, it'll be a very good time financially, especially if you guys have been going through a financial burden. It's like this is going to come very unexpectedly, which is why they're telling you to stop worrying. And I have my TV on mute, and it's like a commercial with people getting checks, a $15 million check. That's funny. So for some of you, I don't know if it'll be as miraculous as you getting like a $15 million check at your door. But, if you have something that you're stressed about, like how am I going to pay my car note, or, I really want to go on this trip with my family. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. Something just, I hear the word miraculous, okay? It just comes up for you. So it could be something surrounding finances, definitely. Other things that you hold at a very value. So let's say you value, spending more time with your family, versus having to work. Something could happen where they give you guys a vacation, or say, you treasure love and relationships and you're single right now, or your relationship is not where you want it to be with your significant other. Spirit blesses you with that. So Spirit, whatever it is that you hold at value, whether it's material or emotional, whatever it is for you, Spirit is blessing it. There's something miraculous within that this week. So be open to that. Just really be open. I see the sun energy again. Something to do with the crown chakra is also coming out. So you guys might want to work on your crown chakra this week. Spend time in the sun. Spend time in the water. Swim. Do cleansing rituals. Drink lots of water if I didn't say that already. Okay, so as far as what needs to be let go of that does not serve you this week, you have Rhiannon with the Sorceress. It says, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you're being advised to release and let go of this perception that you're not able to manifest your dreams or your goals at this time, or your intentions. Because it's like you don't really know your own power. And Spirit's really speaking like through my situations this week, it always makes sense why I have to go through something so I can share it with people. I feel like that's like, it's almost like a given. Like when I go through something, I know it's only because, of course I got to learn what I got to learn and release what I need to release, but it's also to help other people to relate. Because I like to tell stories sometimes. Like I'm shy and I'm not really that open, but when I'm like trusting of people, I like to share of myself and share stories because I have experience. We all have like experiences to share. So I feel like this relates to me. I heard some message the other day because I was really stressed out about something, and Spirit, it was like a message that came through that told me I'm more powerful than I realized. Like, I don't even know my own magic. The word magic has like been haunting me, but it's like the same for you all. You don't even know your own power, your own magic that you have. Anytime I see a unicorn, they're my symbols for dreams and manifestations, wishes fulfilled. So I just feel like you have the ability for whatever it is. If it's as little as, I wish I had 25 cents for this soda machine, like whatever, something so small. Like, believe that you can manifest whatever it is that your intentions are. If it's something really big, like I wish to go to school, I wish to go to culinary school, but I don't have the money right now. Believe that there's something out there, like some opportunity for you. You got to be open. That's the thing that I'm getting with the Lakshmi card, is like you got to be open, and you got to realize that you have more power than you realize you do. Spirit is not just, we're not just some little ants to spirit. We're a part of spirit. So we have that essence and that power too to make things happen. And it sounds so cliche, and you might hear from other readers, you might hear it, that same old law of attraction spill, but it's really the truth. It's really the truth. Especially if you've exercised it before, you know that it's possible. All right, so release that perception that you're very small in comparison to the universe, or that you're not in control of what you manifest, or you cannot have what you want, or intend to have, if that makes sense, or intend to do or be. Right, so what will come out of making guided changes this week? You have Pile with divine passion, and it says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires? Okay. So what is your heart truly desire? Okay. So what you're guided. So whatever you're being guided to change this week or let go of, what's going to come of it is this divine passion. It's like everything is going to become clear to you, or something is going to come through very clear. It's like you have an epiphany about what it is that drives you, what it is that you truly actually want. So say, I always use this terminology or this example, like say you want this little Volkswagen Beetle or whatever. Like, I want it because it's cute, it's compact, it reminds me of like, the old school, it's vintage, whatever. I don't know, some of them, it's got that old school look to it, and I like that. It matches my hippie style, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of just focus on this Volkswagen and the exact model you want, maybe the exact color you want. Imagine what, how you would decorate it, what kind of little seat covers and, little fuzzies, seat covers or whatever, a Hello Kitty, whatever that you want. And then it's like you're not open, you're not surrendering to what it is you really want. So instead of saying that this Volkswagen, yeah, it may be that, but let's go a little bit further and say, what if I just want something that's vintage and something that speaks to my personality, my hippie vibes. I like the whole 60s hippie look, the colors, the psychedelic look. So there could be the perfect car that fits your needs, but it's like you're so limited and you think that the Volkswagen is the only thing that matches that. You're not open to, there's a possibility that there's a perfect car out there for you that may not be a Volkswagen, but it's so perfect you didn't even know that it exists. So it's kind of like you come to an epiphany, like, what am I really seeking? Okay, when it comes to love, do I really want this person, or I want someone like that who carries those qualities, or they remind me of something, or they have, a couple of qualities that I'm seeking, but maybe I'm settling here and there on this checklist. But what I'm really wanting is this type of person, this type of partner, not so much the specific person, but that type of character, if that makes sense. So it's like you come into an epiphany of what your heart truly wants and desires. For some of you, you might even take action on it, but this is like surrendering to me, surrendering to what your heart really wants, which is always a good thing. Spirit advises surrendering. All right, so the message that Spirit wants to leave with us is, I don't know how to pronounce her name, you guys. Onaj? I'll just make that up real quick. I don't know how to pronounce that. Easy does it. It says, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. All right. It's that whole like, it's the whole law of attraction thing again. I feel Spirit's just telling you to pretty much surrender and allow things to unfold, especially say if you've already taken action. For some of you might go ahead and take action once you release and let things go. The point, I'm already here. I guess I gotta get here. The whole point of that is allow it to unfold now, okay? You did what you were supposed to do. You took action. You stated what you wanted. For some of you, you set intentions. You prayed about it. You sent those letters out. You sent that text message out. You threw something away. You let something go or someone go. Whatever the action was that you took in the name of your heart's desire, you are now at a place where you just got to let it happen. You got to let things unfold. Allow Spirit to like, okay, you did what you were supposed to do. Now let us do what we're supposed to do. All right. So don't try to force things at this point. Like right now, just let everything be. Don't try to figure it all out. If you got guidance to submit your name in some sort of contest, just let it be. Don't try to force your way and do some other things and make it happen. It's like you already got the divine guidance and you took that step. If you haven't already, you will, for a lot of you. All right, so I will be back with the Flower of Life Oracle card message. Okay, got the Flower of Life cards, and they have some really beautiful images on them. This one stands out because the little butterflies, it's so pretty. Okay. All right. Not what you expect, the card says. Today, you may not be able to see or feel the wonderment of you. A limited belief or pattern you hold within you is covering up the truth of you. Someone or something will enter your life and reflect back to you the wonderment and truth of you. It may be disguised as something you don't like, for we are all well trained in noticing what irks us. But know that at the heart of this experience is love. So let all come to you. You are safe. Don't resist anything and use your free will choice and will to focus on what makes you feel good. You are on your way to fulfilling the marvelous wonderment of love. Okay. Not what you expect is the card's message. Okay. I love these cards. I feel like the message speaks for itself, you guys. I hope that it resonates this week, this weekly message. As always, I'm sending you much love. And until next week, peace.